Morning. It's Friday the 14th of May. We've just had a week from hell really. We haven't got much done at all, but we've got a lot done, but not productive really. I mean, someone bought that lighting tower off us, and anyway we went to get it going, make sure it was right, which it was when we put it away, and it won't bloody start. The key had broke, so we put a new key barrel in that, and then it had diesel issues, and it was just a piss ball around from start to finish. But anyway, we got it going, so that's going on Saturday, tomorrow. Changing oil and sprayer. I've got a list of spraying to do. T1s on these wheat. Well, we've got about, it's about, what will it be, about 300 acre of wheat to do. And then we're on to some spring barleys where they need their herbicides on. After these rains, there's loads of rubbish come as well, so they need a herbicide on. Oil changed on our sprayer. I've noticed now she's getting very, very leaky. Is this sprayer? Look at oiled out engine. So I don't know. I think, and now it's breathing. I think if we're keeping it, which I like it, I think it's a marvellous thing. I think we're going to have to rebuild the engine. Phil spent, I don't know how many hours yesterday washing this bloody straw chopper off, because this straw chopper's off in a container to New Zealand, and we have to get everything 100% clean. You know, like there's stuff to do at it yet, but wherever he pointed the lance of the hose, it blew up a bit, some more bloody calf and straw. So there's another hour or two at that to get it right. There's three flat trailers, load of tyres, set of discs if we can get them in, to go in a container to go to New Zealand. But the price of transport has gone up. It used to cost £3.5 grand to get in a container here, dropped off from Leeds with a wagon. They leave it for 3 or 4 days, they pick it up, they take it to Leeds, put it on a train, and then send it on a train to Felixstowe, and then it gets put on a boat at Felixstowe, and then off it goes. It takes 3.5 months from start to finish to get there, and it used to cost 3.5 grand, and it's more than doubled now. We hadn't sent one for a while. More than doubled in about 9 months. So just because the lack of they reckon it's because everybody's buying online and they need more stuff, and there's less freight, less boats. But I think they're just jumping on bandwagon and putting stuff up where the price of living is just going through the roof. So right, we've got some pig work. I want to move that Bowser to get it filling up, so I've got extra water for the day, because on a warm day there's that many pigs drinking here, the water pressure's crap, and we'll have to get it boosted really, and it fills up real slow. So if I get a bit of a reserve going, it will keep me going. Oh, my dad's dropped that off yesterday, towed it in. Some of that front end's dropped a bit, but when we bought that, it was in terrible shape. Someone had abused it to death, and we spent a lot of money on it then. And our mechanic lad Frank said they're money pits, them things. They just dropped a bit and cost money, and I think it needs £1 grand spending on it, and then everybody just goes slow with it, because bushes, bearings, bloody sand getting it breaks, all stuff like that just wears them out. I don't know what your opinion is. There's some tillage to put on. I think we're going to swap tractors, put that on Phil's a bit wider wheels, put some tillage on spring oats. I think you can nearly see tram lines, and yeah, busy day really. Yeah, all sorts of jobs to do. I don't know, I think I read it right. Excuse me. Other day I saw future prices for or out of season prices for fertilizer, and I hope I've got this wrong, but £265 a tonne. Like out of season prices last year was like in the 180s. £265 a tonne. So it's all right. Wheat at forward price at 190 and present price 210, but Bloody hell. You know, it's a massive difference, isn't it? What's the reason for this nitrogen going through the roof like? Tell me. Or are you just thinking, what farmers are having a good do, bollocks to them, let's have a bit back? It's not fair. So I think we'll have to buy, well, I ain't buying it at that, I don't think. I may be wrong, but no, I don't think I'm buying any at 265. I'll sort of watch the market, and I think a lot of people will think the same as me and not be committing themselves. And these manufacturers will think, oh God, we've got all this stock. We'll have to just rein our prices back a bit and see what's what. But as I've told you before, I don't know everything, so don't listen to me. But I think that's what could happen. Right, I'll get some jobs done. Just come to some fields of ours at Wilberforce, and there's 3 fields, 45 acre. And God, I've got a pleasant surprise when I arrived. The wheat is absolutely, it's got out of its nitrogen. It just looks fantastic. You know, all over. I mean, even the bad patches look really good. You know, real good colour and everything. What I'm doing now, I'm putting T1 fungicides on. Oops. T1 fungicides, and there's a bit of foliar feed in it as well, which we seem to be throwing it in all the time. And I think for what it costs, I think it's worth throwing in. It's like a manganese, boron, lovely copper product. It just gives it a bit of food like. You know, so, but yeah, pleasantly surprised. You know, if we don't have big eels off this, I'll be shocked. You know, in fact, I think we've got the best look on than we've had in a lot of years. You know, I can't remember having such a good look on all over the place. Yeah, we've got, like that barley yesterday, one pretty good. But 90% of all the corn looks as good as it ever has. So. A field about winter barley, Kingsbarn. It's probably the worst crop we've got on farm. Kingsbarn, 6 row stuff it is. I don't know whether it suits this real heavy land. Look, there's patches like that, but they haven't really got going yet. There is some good barley in it, but there's a lot like that. Whether it's going to tiller and show a bit more green, I don't know, but it stands. Oh, it pointed at clock. It stands terribly wet, does this field. We had a 2-row variety in it last year, and it was a wet winter last year. And I think it did better, so this Kingsbarn maybe, so this 6-row stuff, maybe isn't as durable, you know, for a bad seed bed, I don't know. I spray everything at 150 litres per hectare, and I just think it sort of gets a good coverage. Some residual stuff at back end, if I can fit it in the tank and it fits, spray it at 200, you know, so it really gets a good blathering. But I know a lot of people who are down to 100, 120 just to get more out of a tank full. Well, you know, I don't know whether it's the answer or not, but 150 litres just suits us with our field sort of packages, and you know, what we do, it just fits. Oh God, this wheat. I'll show you. I don't want to be a clever twat, but look at that. You know, I know you can't tell till harvest. And like I said, I don't want to be a clever twat, but we've just done our job right this year. Chucked to bits. But you can't tell until you got it in the combined tank. So, anyway, it's looking promising. I don't know whether you can see in the sun, but the glaze of that last breed I've just done. So it looks like we're getting a right coverage on it. And yeah, it looks so maybe 150 litres is, but by it soon dries. I mean, it's starting to sort of disappear, so it's dried on the leaf already. Wheat's not so good here though, look. It's not must have had a bottom and field. Oh, bloody hell, here it's terrible. But I don't know. I think this is coming. Hang on, just put it to come. This is one of our bits for this scheme, where we just put it down to wild bird cover and just claim off English nature, I think it is. It never grows now, even in a dry time. Well, even in a dry time, it never produces now. It just sits wet all winter and just everything just drowns. So, but no, we'll have 5 acre. It's 15 acre. We'll have 5 acre of this top one that grow now. And then the rest of the field's quite good. So that's the plan anyway. Full of black grass and all. So 5 acre of this top. The rest of it is good. So we'll, we'll keep farming the rest.